All right, we're nearing the finish line, and I promise the rest of this week is going to be much simpler than what we just went through. Although I do recommend you take this exercise and make something with it. Try actually making a hotel checkout page or a hotel selection app, something where a user can determine how to filter and sort their choice of hotels that have popped up on screen. Use it. Make a UI. Make a real functioning website. Make it your own. It doesn't need to be about hotels. Anyway, moving on. Last thing that we're going to talk about this week is going to be some additional array methods. And these are all really simple, really straightforward. So I'm just going to knock them off one by one. So far, we have talked about .push, right? So let me go ahead and create a var fruit array, which contains apple, banana, and kiwi. I'm going to do this in my console. So if I call fruit, I get my array. If I want to add a fruit to the fruit array, I do fruit.push mango. Why not? Fruit.push mango. And now the fruit array has 4 items. Did you notice anything about what returned, however? Right here, when I executed .push, the function, it did indeed add mango to the array, but it returned the new length of the array, which is interesting. It's something to be aware of. It's something to keep track of and make sure that you think about. There are times when you will store small functions like this inside a variable, expecting the full new array to return, but instead you just get a 4. So it's the kind of thing you want to jump into your console and confirm if you're not sure. See exactly what returns. Don't ever take it for granted that you know what's going to return from a hard-coded function or method. Okay? Nevertheless, it does exactly what we want. It pushes mango to fruit. Let's try it with another one. Fruit.push pineapple. It returned 5, the new length of fruit. And now fruit has 5 items, including mango and pineapple. Okay, so that's push. Then there is fruit.pop. And pop doesn't require an argument. If I type in fruit.pop, it returns pineapple. But what does it do to the array? It removed the very last item in the array. It removed pineapple and it returned it to me. Removed pineapple and returned it. Okay? Removed pineapple and returned it. Let's try it one more time. Fruit.pop. We should expect to see mango. And we do. And fruit is back down to the original apple, banana, kiwi. So that's .pop. .push. .pop. And next is fruit.shift. What do you think this one does? So this removed the very first item in the array and returned it to me. So it returned apple, and fruit is now just banana and kiwi. If I run fruit.shift again, it should return banana. And fruit is now a 1-item array, only containing the single string kiwi. Okay, I'm going to reload my page. That's going to reset the fruit array back to apple, banana, kiwi. And the last one we need to talk about right now is fruit.unshift. Now I'm just going to run it like this. and it returns 3. Let's see if it did anything to fruit. It did nothing. It did nothing. It returned the length of the array and did nothing to the array. Because unshift, just like push, requires an argument. Let's try melon. There it is. Fruit.unshift melon. Well, now it returns 4, which suggests to me that it added something to the array, right? Let's check fruit. Now it says melon, apple, banana, kiwi. So unshift added an item to the very beginning of the array. Okay? So push takes an argument and adds it to the end of an array. Pop removes the last item in the array and returns it. Did we notice what push returned? Fruit.push, pineapple. It also returns the length of the new array. Okay. Then shift removes the first item in the array and returns it. And finally, unshift adds an item before the first item in the array and returns the length of the new array. Now I want to be clear here. When I say the length of the new array, it's not creating a new array. It's simply mutating the original one. So if you wanted to execute these methods non-destructively, you probably want to copy fruit first. One more time, how are we going to do that? Okay, so now let's run copy array on fruit dot, let's try all of these at the same time, dot push blueberry. And let's check fruit. Fruit has not been changed. Let's check copy array of fruit. Copy array of fruit has not been changed. Can you tell me why? Think about that for a minute. What I just did here was re-execute this function and make another copy, return another copy of fruit. This is not the same copy of fruit to which was pushed blueberry. In order to get around that, I need to store it in an array. And execute my methods on fruit copy. Rather than re-invoke copy array in an attempt to access the original copied array. Okay? So these are the 4 new array methods. This is a function, a very clean, pure function for creating a copy of an array using one of those array methods. And when you create a copy of an array, if you would like to re-access it, if you'd like to keep it and continue manipulating it, run more than one line of code with one return on it, then you're going to want to store the result of that function in a variable that you can then use. All right, I hope this has been illuminating. It's been a big week. Go back and practice the previous exercises, especially related to the array of hotel objects. That's going to be an important one. And this week you'll be creating a quiz app in class. We'll also start working on a larger application which we'll be building on for the next couple of weeks.